Hi, I'm Addy Saucedo, creator of the Podcast Planner and host of Modern Vintage Radio. And today, we're going to help you create your first podcast episode. You've chosen your topic, created a plan, committed to yourself and your audience that you're recording a podcast. But now you're wondering, how do we record it? Better yet, how do you record this with a co-host? If you've never recorded yourself, it can be a little intimidating, but don't worry, it gets easier every single time. Now, here are some of the basics you need to get started.
So definitely mics. You need to have mics in order to get started, and with mics comes mic stands. And let's talk about a little bit about pop filters, because a lot of people pop, pop, pop. So how can we avoid that?
If you're using words with P's or B's, your voice naturally pushes out certain pockets of air, and the microphone is actually picking up those plosives. That's what a plosive is. So try not to get too close to the microphone, step back a little bit. Pop filters are perfect for that as well.
Headphones. You have to have headphones. You want to listen. You're engineering your audio by listening to the audio to hear that it sounds great rather than relying on seeing it.
The other things that you would need is your Focusrite Scarlett or Claret. This is a Scarlett 6i6. It's perfect for grabbing that audio with the highest quality. Again, it's all about the audio experience. In order to get the sound from what's coming in your Scarlett, you need something to record it. On this video, we're going to focus on Adobe Audition.
And to get your podcast on Apple, on Google, on Spotify, and get it out there, for me, when I first started, that was the most intense, complicated part. I chose Simplecast. It made it really simple. All I have to do is upload my audio file, and then within a couple days, Apple approves it, and it is distributed to the world. The more professional your setup is, the more serious guests will take you in wanting to be on your show.
You want professional gear, and this gear is the perfect setup.
And Apple and Spotify and Google do pay attention. They want to promote podcasts that make them look good. And what makes a podcast look better than sounding great?
Well said. Now that you've gathered your podcasting kit, it's time to get started. The first thing you'll need to do is plug in your audio interface into your computer. Make sure the interface is powered on. Attach your microphones to your stands or boom arms. If you're using pop filters, attach those as well. Next, connect one end of your XLR cable to your microphone and the other to input number 1 on your audio interface. Repeat this step, but connect the second microphone into input number 2 on the audio interface. Open your chosen recording application and create a new session. Be sure to name it something that is relevant to the show and something that you'll remember and know how to find. Make sure your interface is chosen for the input and output device in your recording application. This is a different process depending on which application you're using to record. Next, you're going to need to adjust the gain setting on your audio interface. Be sure your levels are loud enough but not too loud. On a Focusrite Scarlett or Claret, it is very easy to set the levels with the gain halos. Turn the gain knob clockwise while speaking into the microphone, and when it glows red, turn it back counterclockwise until it doesn't glow red anymore. That's about the perfect audio level. Not too loud, not too soft. And now you're ready to record with your guest or your co-host.
Which is my favorite part.
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing this for a while,
yes.
So what are some hot tips when it comes to this part?
Well, first off, milk does not always do the body good. At least it doesn't do the podcasting good. It makes you a little phlegmy before you start, so no coffee with that milk in it. What other? We drink water.
Yeah, room temperatured water.
A lot of times, I think it's just very human, we say like. It's to fill space. It's because our brains need time to process. Practicing pausing is a great tactic.
Absolutely.
Maybe doing a little meditation before the podcast, before you start interviewing.
Right, that breathing technique, just
to
deep
ground.
breath.
Yeah.
Just go, like you've taught me, always talk to your best friend, not just with your co-host, but picture that you have a best friend sitting in with you guys and you're just sharing